Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to apologise for my intermittent coughing and sniffing and a bit of a croaky voice. I seem to have caught my husband's bit of a cold thingy he's got going. So I do apologise, you know, if I'm coughing, sniffing, or, you know, my voice goes croaky. Right, we'll get down to it. What I'm going to do is another eye look from the W7 London Eyes palette. And I'm going to use the browns, well, two of the browns. And the browns I'm using are the ones here in this corner. This is the brown, and the one next to it is a lovely gold. So that's the brown and that's the gold. And then I'm going to be using my, what are these? Natural collection from Boots. That is the milk chocolate one in the crease. And then crushed walnut underneath my eye. So, oh, and Wet n Wild's Brulee. Excuse me. Hope you didn't hear that. So we'll get going. I'll show you what I've done. I'll zoom you in a little bit so you can see. Just like a nice, it's not really smoky eye, but it's just nice. It's nice eye. It looked nice for Christmas, this. So I'm going to get rid of my hair. Try and give it a little bit of a poof going there, because it when I take it down it's sticking up all over the place. So I've used sorry, gone out of shot there. I've used Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer, and then I've done it down with powdered it down with the Brulee. So we'll get on with doing the crease. I need to come in a little bit closer. Can't quite see my mirror where I got it. So, excuse me looking down, because I have to use my mirror to see what I'm doing. It's a terrible thing about getting older, when your sight goes. So I hate it. Right, and then I'm going to, that's that done. I'm going to pick up the gold colour and pat that on the inner part of the lid. It's a really quick, easy eye. Dog gets everywhere. Got fur. He likes to be in all my tutorials, even if it's not bodily here. He likes to put a hair in every so often. So I'm just patting that. This is another thing about getting old, your eyelids. I can remember when I used to have lovely firm eyelids, and that was when I wasn't. I've always been into makeup, always. But I wasn't doing it properly. You know, I didn't know what I know now about makeup, and I wish I did. It's a shame. So I'm just going into that darker brown, well, into the dark brown, because this is not brown, it's a gold colour, so. Just keep patting that on until you've got the colour that you want. And then I'm taking a small tapered blending brush from Jessop's, and it's just a small one. And then I'm going to blend this out. Blend it. Blend the seam where it joins the gold. And then I'm going to get the right brush. There we go. And then I'm going to add some more brown to get the actual depth of colour. Because when you sort of blend, you're blending some of your colour away. And that is why, you layer up your colours. Every time you blend, you need to go back in and add a little bit more colour, and that gives you your depth of colour. I'm getting a little bit more. So I've got itchy head, sorry about that. Excuse me. Got a tissue down here that every time I blend, I then wipe my blending brush off a little bit, so because you're picking up colour from doing this, and I don't want to add colouring where I don't want it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's just sorted out some life insurance. Now I'm going back in with the gold colour, and I decided I did some quotes online, and then all of a sudden it came up, or your quote's going to come through via phone, and what I wanted was my quote online, in front of me on my computer screen. So now I'm getting. I've found one that gave me a quote online, so I could do it all online and get it all over and done without the silly phone calls, because they just bombard you with information and you just don't understand it. And I prefer to read what I need to know. So now I have got loads of phone calls coming through from those that I found out, and I bought it, I found out that they were going to ring me, so now they're still ringing me. And so alright, I've just put Wet n Wild's Brulee along my brow, and now I am going to take MAC's Dip Down gel liner in brown, just a very small amount because I don't want it too dark along here. Just doing a light smoked out line, if I can get that right. Like that. That's that done. While that's drying, I'm going to go in with a small angled brush. This is a really tiny brush, and this is where the walnut colour comes in from the Natural collection. And I'm going to dip that brush in there and go on the underneath of my eye with that and join it up at the outside corner. I didn't want this too heavy. This is why I'm not. What I usually do is go in with an eyeliner, or what is left on my dip down brush, on the brush that's got the dip down on rather. But today I didn't want it too heavy, so I'm just going in with this shadow. Probably when I go outside it'll get rubbed away anyway because my eyes are water. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, I've got over my allergies, And now, because it's windy and I have a cold now, my eyes are going to water because of the wind and my cold. I can't win. Right, and then I'm going to get a small brush. This is from the small detailer brush from Pixie Woo's, whatever they're called. What are they? Real Techniques. And I'm going to take a little bit of this sparkly cream colour, and I had a wet wipe here, there we go, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. I mean, it's not going to show up very much because I have that gold, and then I'm going to run that along the bottom, there we go, and carefully dab on there to try and get any fallout that I've got down there. I've got a little bit, sort that out later. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. Ouch, pinch my eyelid. I hate that. Right, that's done those. And then I am going to use my Essence Lash Base. Excuse me. Just putting a small amount on there. This has gone a little bit thick. I need a new one. I think it would. When I bought these tubes don't have any security stickers on, and I think when I bought this it had been opened because I picked one up from the front, and what I must remember is to pick one up from the back, and that's less unlikely to have been opened by someone by looking at it. I'm using Physicians Formula Organic Wear mascara in Ultra Black. So, got to wriggle that through my lashes to cover up the white. You can go down the way, but this is such a big brush that I make a mess of my eyeshadow to cover it. I have got that Real Techniques sample, and it's in a brown shade. You know, the one that came in the... Whoa, just put mascara on the front of my drawer. You know, this one that came in the magazine. It's nice. I like it. But I have to say that I prefer this one from Essence much more. That one didn't come out right, did it? But yeah, I really prefer that one. Right, that's got that coat on. And then I'm going to go in with, that isn't waterproof, and I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof Mascara in black. This has a lovely small wand, so if you wanted to do your bottom lashes, you can, and it's added bonus of it being waterproof as well. It's not going to, you know, make a mess of your under eyes. So that's going to be good. Not tried it, I must try it, but I don't want to today. Because I have very pale lashes, but they are quite long, and I think for daytime I can look a little bit spider-like, and I think it's a bit too much. But if you're going out at night, it would look lovely. Right, so that's that done. I'll take down my fringe. Oh, look at it. Really sticking up. It does go down. So that is the eye look. I'm quite pleased with it. I think it's come out quite well. Let me just blow my nose, sorry. Right, I have a selection of lipsticks for you. You can wear a nude. This is a nude from MAC and it's called Cherish. Let me pop my glasses on so I can see. I've just got lipstick on my side of my glasses. I'll just pop this on. This is a lovely nude. So you could wear that nude. And a clean up wipe. Actually, I'll do it with a tissue actually. Right. And I have a Wet n Wild lipstick in Sweet Cream. It's a little bit more coloured than a nude. It's a little bit sort of peachy coloured. That would look good with this. You know, if you want to, you know, tone it all down for more, you know, daytime sort of look. So that is 2 neutral lips. What do I have here? I have a MAC lipstick and it's Beaver Glam Rihanna. This is a gorgeous pink. Well, pinky red really. It's really nice. That is a real evening look. I really like that. It's a real nice look. This one I'm going to have to take off with the wet wipe. Where's my wet wipes gone? And then I have the other one is a much darker berry shade. I need to put a lip. This is a Sally Hansen lip plumper. My lips are... I managed to bite my lip in my sleep. Now I've just made it bleed a little bit with taking the lipsticks off. I don't know how I managed to do that. I think I must have been having a terrible dream or something and chewed down on myself. I'll put my glasses back on while I do this. And this is another Wet n Wild and it's called Urban Night. It's a much darker berry shade. There you go. What do you think? Let me know in the down box which lipstick you prefer. I like all of them, but I do like the Rihanna one, the Viva Glam Rihanna from MAC. And this one's very nice too. And I think with the shimmery effect on my eyes, I would go for a nude lip. If I'd done not so much shimmer and a matte brown on the outer side of my eyelids, I would have probably picked one of the darker shades to wear. That's during the day. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. My next look from this W7 palette will be this green. I'm going to do something with this green here. Let me get you a better swatch than that. Something with that green. And there's 4 more browns to use. Let me get rid of the green and then I can show you. Those are the 4 of the browns in the palette. So I haven't used those. So I've got sort of another couple of brown looks to do, and a green one, and then I've done the pink and the purple, and then there's this turquoisey colour. I want to see if I can do something with that, because that's a really pretty colour. That's been a really good palette. I've really enjoyed using the colours that I have so far, and it was well worth the money. I mean, it was only, I don't know, less than £5 I think, but it's the best £5 that I've spent recently. Lipstick on my teeth, sorry. So right, I'll go now and get this uploaded, and you'll see this video probably next week. So bye for now, and I'll see you again soon.